This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth, and it's a good day in Canada, my friends. We finally have some really good news to report on. And no, it's not about Canada electing its first blackface prime minister, although that's pretty progressive even for the Liberals. No, I'm in fact talking about the case of Jessica Yaniv, the biological male turned trans woman activist who wanted to force women in beauty salons to have to wax his genitals. You remember this guy, right? Who completely lost it when I simply introduced myself? He called 911, he pulled the alarm in an elevator, and I ended up getting assaulted by his mom.
Get out. This is a secure area. Get out. Get out.
This is a public space.
No, it's not. Get out.
Yeah, it is.
Get out or I will pepper spray you.
Excuse
Get
me?
out.
No, don't touch me, man. Don't touch me.
Go out now.
Hey,
Get out.
don't touch
You
my
go out.
phone.
Out you go.
Get out.
She just pulled the fire out.
I did. I am on the phone.
Hold
Get in
it for
here.
me.
Wow.
Get in here.
I'm not
Get in
there.
here. Get in. Yeah.
So progressive.
Yeah, so aggressive, hey?
Progressive. Nicely done.
He then successfully got Twitter to block me out of my own account, and they deleted my viral tweets where I simply said that a man is not a woman. Here he gloats about having me shut down, saying, ha ha ha, thank you, next. Well, guess what, Jonathan, aka Jessica? The joke's on you, because you now have to pay up for all the trouble you've been causing. Should I feel bad that this makes me feel happy? No, I shouldn't. Screw that guy. This just out from the Post-Millennial. Breaking, Jessica Yaniv loses cases against women who wouldn't wax her balls. Jessica Jonathan Yaniv, who infamously brought human rights complaints against multiple British Columbia estheticians for declining to perform services on her male genitals, has lost her case. It's so stupid, the language that we have to use now. Her male genitals has lost her case. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, the Justice Center for Constitutional Freedoms today issued a news release declaring victory on behalf of their clients as an early ruling in favor of the mostly home-based salon workers was announced just one day after the Canadian federal elections. According to the news release, the decision noted human rights legislation does not require a service provider to wax a type of genitals that they are not trained for and have not consented to wax. The decision further found that Yaniv engaged in improper conduct, filed complaints for improper purposes, and concluded Yaniv's testimony was disingenuous and self-serving. Finally, noted the tribunal, Yaniv was evasive and argumentative and contradicted herself while giving evidence. I got to admit, it is music to my ears to hear that this judge was actually being rational, utilizing logic and reason, and not succumbing to an overly politically correct culture. In fact, Yaniv's first order of business at the hearings was to try to have me removed from the courtroom. He claimed that I wasn't a real journalist and he didn't feel safe having me there. The judge thankfully took my side and refused to have me removed from the courtroom, citing freedom of the press. In fact, this judge nailed it on all counts. Here's just a snippet of what can be found in the 60-page ruling. Complaints filed for improper motives or in bad faith. The volume of the complaints and profile of the respondents, use of deception, financial motivation, punitive behavior. They cover the fact that this appears to have been racially motivated. Conclusions, complaints brought for an improper purpose. Applicants for costs, Ms. Yaniv's application for costs, conduct within the tribunal's process, conduct outside the tribunal's process, the represented respondents' applications for costs, filing complaints for an improper purpose, offering evidence calculated to mislead the tribunal, being untruthful with respect to a central aspect of these complaints, engaging in extortionate behavior, false and unfounded allegations against counsel, and in conclusion, all the way down here on the last page, page 60, we see the judge's ruling where she says, I order Miss Yaniv to pay $2,000 to each of Miss Benapal, Miss Da Silva, and Miss Harar as costs for improper conduct pursuant to section 37.4 of the code. So Jessica, that little stunt you pulled, just costed you $6,000. And not to mention your 15 minutes of fame are up. The entire LGBTQ community knows now that you're just a joke, you're a phony, simply just an opportunist. As I recently stated in my video, The Democracy Deception Part 2, we need to reverse this cultural Marxist march through the institutions that have eroded our traditional family values and standards and morals. There's an incremental approach to tyranny happening here. Bricks are being laid out in a pyramid of control and power, and we must dismantle this system one brick at a time. So today we can chalk one up for the good guys, my friends. A brick in this pyramid of control and power has just been smashed, and it should be a cause for celebration. So if you, like me, are happy with this judge's ruling, hit that thumbs up button and show your support for the bit of sanity we just saw in a completely irrational and insane world. These victories are few and far between these days, so let's enjoy this one while we can. Share this video and let people know the good news. We actually won this time. And just in case you weren't aware, I need to remind you that this channel is on the chopping block here on YouTube. My days are numbered, I'm being heavily shadow banned, I've been completely demonetized, which means I rely 100% on support to come directly from you, the viewers. So if you appreciate my efforts to smash that pyramid one brick at a time, please consider making a donation. Links are located on the screen or in the description below. This is where you can make either a one-time contribution or you can join as a regular contributing member. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned, we've got more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.